Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, and we have a fabulous show for you as always, especially if you like sandwiches, because Potbelly sandwiches are joining us, and I can't wait to find out what's on the menu. And then we've got subs specifically, so sandwiches, subs, it's all good. Silvermine will be here, and they're going to talk about some of their fantastic sub sandwiches. And then stick around for dessert because we're talking chocolate with the chocolate caper. Can't wait to talk to them. Once again, it's on your guide to the best restaurants in town, so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to go coming up on the Restaurant Show. Hi, and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you're a sandwich lover, like so many of us are, you're gonna wanna join us for this segment, most definitely. This is Ricky Wetzel. She is here with Potbelly Sandwich Shop, and you're the district manager.
I am.
So congrats on that, what a
Thank
cool
you.
job.
It is fun.
I bet
Really
it
fun.
is. I totally believe you. So we're gonna talk about a couple sandwiches specifically today. Obviously there's more than what we're showcasing on TV, but the turkey club sandwich is one that has to be one of the best sellers. I can't imagine just loving this one.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's delicious. So it was just a feature item. Customers loved it so much, we're actually gonna make it a permanent menu item now.
Oh, good.
So it's delicious. So we'll get started here. So it's different because the turkey is slow roasted, hand pulled
Okay.
turkey.
Yes.
So we start with that.
That's great. So you're getting some really delicious quality meat.
Yes,
Oh, I love
it's
it.
fantastic.
Okay.
Then we put our cheddar cheese on there.
So, okay, we can't have a sandwich here in Wisconsin without cheese.
You gotta have cheese on
Yeah.
it.
Oh, and we get bacon too?
Newski's bacon.
Love it. Is that the brand? Newski's?
Yes, so it's
Okay.
a Wisconsin brand of
Oh,
bacon,
how
and
nice.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's the
basic.
sandwich.
Okay.
That's the basic.
But you can put toppings on.
Yes,
right?
you can customize it. We recommend the mayo, lettuce, tomato, and then you can add avocado for an upcharge.
Okay.
And then if you like a little kick like I do, you can add our signature hot peppers.
Oh my goodness.
Which are fantastic.
All right.
So I'm going to
go big or go home with that one. I love
and
it.
of course, all of our sandwiches come toasted. So
Oh, that looks awesome.
it's delicious.
It smells really good too.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna start with our mayo on here.
Yeah, I'm a mayo fan.
Got a little
There's not a lot of
lettuce.
condiments that I don't like, so just
Gotta have
we'll
mayo.
put it on there, yeah.
And then tomato.
Love it. Good
And
stuff.
yeah, so
Can you even close it? Just
yeah, kind of.
it becomes a big sandwich when it all is all said and done.
So this
So
is
look
the
at that.
turkey
Okay,
club.
I'm gonna show off for the camera how cute this is. Have you ever heard anyone describe a sandwich as cute? That might be a first, but it is. It's a pretty cute sandwich. Okay, look at that. That looks awesome. I'm gonna try that in just a second, but I love it. Okay, so there's two kinds of meat, cheese, and then whatever kinds of toppings you want. Okay,
Yes.
I'm quizzing myself in case I need a job later because this might be a good
when
one.
you come to Potbelly.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll quiz you.
That's awesome.
It's good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I took a really big bite. So you're gonna have to talk.
No judging here. So the next sandwich I'm gonna build here is the Rex. So this sandwich is customer favorite. We actually trademarked this sandwich because it's that good. So it starts with our salami, and we slice all of our meats and cheeses in-house
Oh, nice.
every day. So
Yeah, nice and fresh.
salami, roast beef, turkey, ham, and then Swiss cheese. Like
man.
so.
It's like a meat-a-palooza.
It's got all the meats. It's
Yeah.
a meat sandwich.
It's got all the meats. I
So
love it.
here we have it toasted. So again, you can customize this any way you want.
Right.
We're gonna do mayo, lettuce, tomato right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually gonna do some hot peppers on this one.
Okay. So if you see me running off screen, it's because I've eaten too many peppers. But I'm still gonna do it. It's for you at home.
I'll go light on them.
Yeah,
for
go
ya.
light because I'm a pepper
There,
wuss.
I'll go light.
But it looks
All
really
right.
good. Oh, awesome. All right, so lots of good sandwiches in sort of the meat department.
Yes.
I'm gonna give this one a go too, but I'll show it off for you at home so you
Sure.
can kind of see this one too. So lots of stuff in this one. Lots of meat, lots of cheese, and a lot of mayo.
A lot of mayo.
Got some on my finger. All right, I'll tell you how it is. I love it.
Delish. It's a good one.
I even like the pepper. It's good.
Gives a little kick.
It gives it a little kick.
Definitely.
Okay, So, vegetarian options.
We have several. So we have our vegetarian sandwich, comes with mushrooms, 3 different types of cheese. We got cheddar, provolone, and Swiss. Then we have the Mediterranean, which features our zippy hummus and feta cheese. And then it comes with artichoke hearts, cucumbers, and roasted red peppers.
Awesome. So, some really good options, and I hear you actually have a new app now as well.
We do. So it's available on Android and iPhone. And so you can order ahead. So skip the line, you can order for pickup or delivery. And then if you also download the app now as a new customer, you get a free cookie.
Awesome.
And then if you get to pay with your phone via mobile, you get Potbelly Perks.
Oh, great.
So it's a great thing, and it's easy, and it's been really, really popular for us.
Yeah, well, you had me at free cookie, so I'm in. I love
Yes.
it. Okay, you also do some great catering options, don't you?
We do. So you can contact any local store. You can go online to potbelly.com. We offer individual lunch boxes, which are great for sports teams, for back to school, and just individual for meetings as well. And then we offer the big size catering, and we will feed any size group, and you can just call your local shop, and they can help you with that.
Oh, that's so great. Nice, easy ways to get lots of delicious food.
Absolutely.
So, all really good options. So it's nice that you showed off some really good meat lover options, because I think a lot of people like a good hearty sandwich, and just by weight, I can tell you these are some good hearty sandwiches, but also some great vegetarian options, catering, the works. And download the app too, because that's a great way to get some great perks. So really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ricky. This is Ricky Wetzel, who is the district manager for Potbelly Sandwich Shop. And we've got more restaurant show coming up after the break, so please stick around. When we return, Silvermine Subs is joining us. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back to the restaurant show. We are joined now by Ken Brenner, owner of Silvermine Subs here in the Madison area, right off the Beltline actually. How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing today?
I'm always reminded of how short I am when you're here
yeah.
on screen with me. But glad to see you, I love it. All right, so today we are talking about your breakfast items. And you have some burritos you're gonna do for us. It's like Burrito Palooza over here.
Yep, it's burrito day. We have 5 burritos, so I'll just kind of show them all.
Wow.
They're for breakfast, so they're meant to be a quick make, you know, so people don't have to spend all morning in the store.
You know how it is when you're running to work and you haven't eaten yet, and you just want to get something and go.
Yeah, we're in a big office building, so you know, you get a lot of people that got to work and like, I'm hungry. I already need a break. Let me go see what they're doing at Silvermine.
I love that. I'm not gonna lie, there's quite a few days here at this station that we see somebody roll up with a Silvermine bag, because you guys deliver, don't you?
Yep, we do deliver, yeah.
Yeah, so that's great.
Starting at 10 a.m. We'll discuss that in a little bit. We might be changing things up there.
Oh, okay, cool. So we've got a little spoiler for you.
Yeah,
We won't give it all away. I almost spilled the beans.
Don't get bored by my burrito making here.
That's right.
Stick with us.
Stay with us. It's gonna get really exciting. But burritos are exciting because I love breakfast, and I'm actually one who will eat breakfast anytime. So I love it when somebody has a nice, good breakfast for breakfast.
All right, so what we're doing here is this right here is the base, pretty much. You know, it's got the scrambled eggs, rosemary, potatoes, and I guess the bacon is special to this one. But this is the number one. It's your basic one, and then we're gonna add the queso to it. This is the number 2. So it's the Cripple Creek is our most popular sandwich, chicken bacon ranch. So this is just in burrito form. So take away the tomatoes and lettuce and add some queso and potato and
chicken bacon ranch is gonna wind up in this burrito somehow. Well, the ranch is already there.
Yep,
the bacon's already there. So we're getting there. We're getting there.
Got our
I love the
chicken
names
strips.
of your subs too. The Cripple Creek. They're some cute names. Is this called the Cripple Creek Burrito then, or do you just call it?
No, we haven't named them. Maybe we should. Maybe we should have a contest.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
A naming contest.
Name the burritos.
We're the only Silvermine in the country that serves breakfast burritos, so I'd imagine we'd have some power, some flexibility.
Yeah, you could like pioneer the way on the names.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that was the queso I just put on there, and that's, people ask what queso is. It's more just a liquid cheese. It's got some spice to it, some jalapenos in there, but not too spicy. I've said many times I don't do spice well, but I can handle this.
Ditto. Yep, I'm with you. Totally agree. It's when you don't want your breakfast burrito causing like some kind of fiery situation. I don't anyways. I'm not ready for spice at that time of day.
Yeah, so that's pretty good size. So they're $3.79.
Yeah.
So with tax, it's like $4 on the dot. So
I feel like you could even eat that driving to work. It's nice and compact.
yeah, the queso.
Maybe not.
I'd sub the queso with
Don't
the
try this at home. Anything I
shredded
say
cheddar, maybe.
it needs to be backed up by a professional.
So,
Okay.
So those are the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 and 4 next. The 4 is going to be, we're getting a little outside the box. We're getting away from that basic bacon and egg one.
Okay.
Now we're going to have, this is the sausage links that I cut up here.
Yeah, now we're in my neck of the woods, the sausage neck of the woods. I love sausage and breakfast burritos because I just think it just adds that extra flavor.
Throw some potatoes on there, back up the egg. And last show, I introduced the lettuce wrap. So
Yeah.
you can change these however you want. If you're carb conscious, no potato, no big deal. You can still add the veggies if you want, you know, put some
Gotcha.
tomatoes on there,
Yeah,
green
so I was just
peppers.
going to ask what kind of veggies. I guess you just named a couple good ones, tomatoes and green peppers.
None of our burritos come with tomatoes, but 2 of them.
But you could put them in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. The one here I'm making here, the number 3, is gonna basically be the potato, egg, and then we're gonna do chicken, onion, green pepper, and queso.
Got it, okay.
So we're gonna
You've got this down to a science.
mix it
This
and
is
match
good.
in here. Yeah.
So you
It's only
really
5. There's like 22 sandwiches, so the burritos.
You really won't have to wait. Ken's demonstrating that right now, that it's not a long wait. So let's talk a little bit about the burritos and when you serve them.
We're doing the spoiler now. This is
Oh,
it?
can I?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that now.
Okay.
Yep, it's been long enough. We're
I
about
feel like
80%
I've
of the way
waited
through
a
the burritos.
long time for this answer.
So my general manager has convinced me that we should deliver breakfast at 8 a.m.
Okay.
So in mid-September, we're going to be launching that campaign starting at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's the spoiler.
8 a.m.?
Yeah, if you couldn't wait till 10, now you don't have to. We can start delivering breakfast at 8 a.m.
All
You still have to hit the
right.
minimum delivery of $10, but
Yeah.
a couple burritos plus the delivery fee and you're there, so it's not that big of a deal.
No, and your burrito prices are really reasonable. So you could actually get, you could be like the office hero and get a handful of burritos, get them delivered.
Yeah, and we do office catering for the burritos.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll take these guys and cut them in half and wrap the halves individually and kind of put them up on a
cute.
platter, and so that works
That's
good
the
for
next thing I'm gonna do.
meetings. Yeah.
I already figured it out. I'm excited. Okay, so this has been a good episode for me.
So this is Cholula.
Yeah.
It's got a wooden spindle top, which I think is its trademark. People know what I'm
okay.
talking about.
We lost it.
I don't know where it is, so can't show you the wooden spindle top.
that's right.
But that'll add a little bit of spice to this number 4 here. So that's going to be the sausage, jalapeno. I already snuck those on there, and
Yeah, you did
the
sneak
queso
those
egg
sneaky
potatoes.
little
yeah.
devil there. Okay, so there's jalapenos on that one. So this one is going to be spicy.
Yep, this one is going to be spicy.
Yeah.
I'd say this is probably our most popular one, though.
Really?
Yeah.
That many people like jalapenos for breakfast?
Yeah.
I didn't
I mean,
know
our
that.
Buffalo Stampede, that's our hot sauce
Yeah.
chicken sandwich. That really is most popular, too.
Sure.
And
Okay.
then real quick here, I'll show you the number 5. You can get a
Okay.
burrito in a bowl. So
You've got
back to
50
the carb
seconds. Do
conscious.
you really think you can get a 5th burrito in here?
Yeah, we can get a 5th burrito in
He's
here.
a brave man.
No problem.
Okay. So this one actually, there's no wrap. That's the deal.
No, yeah, you can turn any burrito into a bowl. So
Okay.
you know, we found a lot of people are carb conscious these days, and just kind of
Sure.
so you could still skip the
Yeah.
potato here.
Sometimes you just want to eat out of a bowl instead of a burrito.
Yep, and the number 5, this is our Philly cheesesteak
All right.
meat.
Look at that.
And we'll throw some red onion on there as well.
That looks good. Yeah, that might be right up my alley. I like the bowl. That's great. Especially if you're messy like myself, this might be a good option for you.
Plop it on the lid. You're
Love
good to
it.
go.
You have 7 seconds left. I didn't think you could do it,
Did
but
it.
you nailed it. Ken Brenner, this is, he's with Silver Mine Subs. Awesome food, delivery, and now we know,
Breakfast delivery.
8 a.m. It's all for you. Be right back with more Restaurant Show after the break. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. As promised, we're talking chocolate. And one of my favorite topics, of course, right? We love dessert. This is Dan Donahue, the owner of Chocolate Caper in Oregon. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
And I'm talking Oregon, Wisconsin, just in case there's any questions, just down the street. We're doing a fun thing today. I'm very excited. Back in the day, right, we used to have a big mailbag and we'd answer letters. People don't send letters anymore, right?
Very rarely. It's more Facebook messages is how we
Yes.
tend to get them.
So today we're answering your questions that you wanted asked on TV for Dan. Your chocolate questions answered here today. Now this is one that I have myself. First one from John is, what is a praline versus a praline? And if you don't know, listen up. No, the spelling's almost identical.
The spelling is identical except for the accent on praline
Right.
to give it that French little note
Sure.
to it.
Yes.
And a praline is basically any sugared nut.
Okay.
Any combination of a sugar and nut. And what happened is in Europe, before chocolate made it there from the New World, most of the candy was candied nuts. So they would either boil nuts in candy or bake them covered in sugar.
Okay.
And if they took the finished product and ground it up, the ground product was called praline with no E.
Okay.
All right, and then the praline, when chocolate did make it from the New World, they stirred chocolate into it and we got praline. So praline often refers to any mixture of a nut and chocolate.
Okay, I see. All things I didn't know. This brings us back into some history. Now, if you don't know, what is a truffle? What makes a truffle
So
a truffle?
comparatively, a truffle is, at its most basic, anything with a soft center and a hard shell.
Okay.
So you can have hundreds of different flavors of truffle, and there are hundreds of different flavors of truffle.
Sure.
Everything from chili pepper truffles to your traditional raspberry or lemons or fruit
So
flavors.
it's more
and things
about
like
the
that.
composition of the chocolate.
Exactly.
Or of the candy. Chocolate, though, usually, right?
Well, yep, the center is going to usually be a ganache, so a cream and chocolate whipped together with any number of flavorings that you can add in.
I think you're getting more questions as we speak. You probably can't hear Dan's phone
dinging in.
going on. Yeah.
So, like, these are examples of truffles.
Yes.
We have a blood orange truffle,
Okay.
pure white chocolate truffle, a passion fruit truffle, and an almond truffle.
Wow, that really
So
is
you're
a
welcome
variety
to try
of-
any of those that you like.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know which one. What's this one? This is the one
That's
that looks
pure white
interesting.
chocolate.
Pure white chocolate. Okay. I'll give that one a go. While I'm doing that, talk to us about what is tempering chocolate. That's another question I got on
Right,
Facebook.
so tempering chocolate, chocolate before it's tempered has these things called beta crystals in it. And they're sort of scattered all over, they're not uniform. And what it results in is your chocolate being matte, not having a good shine to it. It crumbles instead of breaking.
Oh, I see.
And it affects the consistency and the appearance of the chocolate. So tempering is a process where you heat the chocolate and then cool it and then heat it and cool it repeatedly while stirring it or agitating it.
Okay.
And you cause the crystals, there's getting really scientific, there's 6 different types
They
of
are.
crystals, and you want one specific type. So by doing that, you get that one specific type to form, and then you keep it going, and they form into sort of uniform lines.
Okay.
And that's what gives chocolate its gloss, makes it snap break cleanly. So if I take one of these and try to break it, it doesn't crumble, it just snaps right in
wow.
half.
You're like a chocolate chemist.
Well, there's a lot of chemistry that goes into chocolate. It's
Yeah.
very similar to baking in that it's as much chemistry and science as it is art.
No kidding.
So-
Wow, I'm learning a lot today. Okay, I want to get to Kate's question. On which holiday do you sell the most chocolate? I feel like I know the answer, but I'll see if I'm right.
A lot of people think Valentine's Day.
That was my answer.
But-
Okay, so I
and
was
Valentine's Day is a close second.
All right.
We do the most chocolate on Thanksgiving and Christmas,
Really?
largely because people are sending gifts to family and
Sure.
gifts to coworkers, and businesses are sending out gifts to clients and employees and
I
things like
suppose.
that.
Thanksgiving. So what do you give someone on Thanksgiving?
But Thanksgiving, a lot of times it's hostess gifts
That makes
and different
sense.
things of that nature.
I
So
had
people are
a
picking up a box.
vision
to,
of like this chocolate turkey centerpiece.
that's an idea
not-
that we could do in the future.
Maybe.
We'll
See?
make
I'm
giant
hired.
chocolate turkeys.
That'd be cool, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
especially if you could carve them.
Yeah,
just like a
for
turkey
a good
slices off.
vegetarian holiday, maybe.
Exactly.
Okay, so I was wrong. Chocolate, Christmas and Thanksgiving, not Valentine's Day.
And then Valentine's Day is a very close second.
Okay, so runner-up is Valentine's Day. Okay, so here's a good question from Amanda C. Talking about allergies, so a lot of people out there have peanut allergies, as you know. Is there any chocolate safe for someone with a peanut allergy? You're probably making things in the same vicinity. Is that the concern?
Yeah, most candy shops deal with a lot of nuts. That's
Yeah.
just the nature of candy, is to have nuts in it. So, for us, we do offer a number of options that are free of different allergens. So
Okay.
all of our almost all of our chocolate is gluten-free.
Oh, wow.
Very little is dairy-free. It's hard to make chocolate without dairy.
Right.
And then in terms of nuts, it depends on the candy. So like this truffle has almond in it, so we're certainly not going to want to give that to someone with an almond allergy.
Yeah.
Peanuts, hazelnuts are the most common ones we use, peanuts, almonds, and hazelnuts.
Right.
And we do take steps to prevent cross-contamination. We cover
Sure.
the bowls with wet towels so nothing can get out. We sanitize all our equipment between making batches. But we always tell them, if you come in with a severe allergy to
Yeah.
nuts, we're very weary of
Yeah.
trying anything just because we don't want to risk the chance of an allergic
Right.
reaction.
Chocolate's
But if
supposed
it's
to be
not
joyful.
a super severe allergy, then we're very comfortable with.
Yes.
We have caramels, toffees, dipped apricots, fruits, gels,
incredible.
pure chocolate. So any number of things that would work perfectly fine for
So
someone
you
with an
keep
allergy.
it pretty separate. Okay. I want to ask the next question. We only have about a minute left, so I'm going to sneak it in. Why is white chocolate white, and is it real chocolate?
That is a great question, because many places use what they call white chocolate, but it's not really white chocolate. It's almond bark, which is basically cream, vanilla, and sugar. Real white chocolate does exist, and what happens is when you break open a cocoa bean, the beans are actually white. And as you process them, you separate it into cocoa butter and cocoa solids. Cocoa butter is white. Cocoa solids are what give chocolate the color. And the amount of those solids that you mix into the cocoa butter determine what percentage the chocolate is. So if it's milk chocolate or 70, 80, 90% dark, those are all just the ratio of milk, of cocoa butter to the cocoa solids.
Wow.
So white chocolate only has cocoa butter in it with none of the cocoa solids.
That might have been my favorite question and answer right there. I just learned so much from you all this whole time. This is great. Well, we're going to have you back, as you know, and maybe we'll have more questions for you. So if you got any questions, reach out to these folks at the Chocolate Caper. And if you have a sweet tooth, definitely reach out to these folks at the
Absolutely.
Chocolate Caper. We'll be back with more Restaurant Show coming up right after the break. Thank you so much for joining us for today's Restaurant Show. I had a ton of fun with you checking out all these great local restaurants. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, reminding you that life is too short to eat average.